everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique, and if you're new to this channel, I upload videos weekly about style, travel, and also NYC vlogs. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like those kind of videos, I would really appreciate it if you'd like to take the time and subscribe. For today's video, I have a little bit of a review video for you involving my Cartier jewelry. I don't have a lot of red boxes in my life, and I just realized that I only have 2 pieces of jewelry from them and one watch, which I have had for more than 5 years. And I think that needs to change because for the longest time I was obsessed with Tiffany's, and I think Cartier just so beautiful. And look how beautiful these boxes are. The boxes alone just makes you want to buy more. And they have been using this red color in their boxes for more than 100 years, since the beginning of time, because I've seen pieces that are vintage and antique from Cartier, and it comes with this red box. If you hear a lot of noise in the background, it's because my window is open and I live in New York City. That's just the way it is. It's rush hour. So here it is, my 2 pieces, and I thought about this a few weeks ago that I haven't done a 1-year review of my bracelet and my ring. Although it's been more than a year, and it's actually almost 1.5 years by now because I got it for my 40th birthday, my bracelet. I'm going to start with the bracelet. I'm going to do a 1-year review of wear and tear of the bracelet, because I've had this bracelet for over a year now. I just want to do an honest review about the bracelet. So I don't usually put the bracelet in the box because I do wear it quite often. I used to wear it so much more in the beginning. Recently I'm also really loving silver sometimes, so I've just been alternating it, and I also would love to make sure that this bracelet lasts me a lifetime if possible by taking care of it. I don't sleep with my bracelet on, and I don't shower with my bracelet on. So I do take it off and put it on a daily basis. As you know, it is the flexible one. This is the small JUC Clou bracelet with the diamonds. I think the diamonds makes all the difference when I was making the decision about which size that I would go to, because honestly, of course, I love the original size, but then I was in the store for after 20-30 minutes of having that bracelet on my hand, it was really heavy, and I really honestly fall in love with this one with the diamond. Even though it's just a very small amount of diamond, it does make a difference. It makes it different compared to just the regular small JUC Clou without the diamond. If this was not an option between the small one without diamond and then the original size without the diamond, I would definitely go with the original size, because I don't think the small one without the diamond is I don't think it's enough on its own, and I think this one is enough on its own. For a long time I wore this on its own like this, and now I do like to stack it. I would like to show you closely. So it is circular in terms of the shape of the bracelet, so it's not flat like your Love bracelet. So the Love bracelet, because the nature of the bracelet is flat, because the shape is flat, it tends to scratch very easily. And because this is a rounded shape, a smooth rounded shape, it doesn't scratch. It's still shiny. It doesn't have a lot of scratches. It just doesn't easily scratch. Now we all know that this is hollow because it has to be flexible. You have to open it, and you have to open it this way to put it on your wrist. There is a lot of TikToks nowadays that seem to be horrified the fact that Cartier is charging this much money for a hollow bracelet. They are doing it hollow not because they want to fork out more money from you, and not because they want to try to scam you, but it's because that way it is flexible enough for you to open it up to put it on. Of course, there can be another way to do that. I don't deny that, but it's not something that they do to scam you. It's merely technical reason. People are so surprised the fact that it's hollow. It's not something that they hide ever. So I don't know why this is surprising, and I don't know why people get so offended. People who don't have the bracelet get so offended. And I don't know, it happens a lot with luxury. I find nowadays, you know, people get so offended by these luxury brands, and instead of taking it out on the luxury brands and questioning them, they tend to point their finger to the people who actually buy those products and mocking them for being stupid and silly or dumb. I don't know what's the need for that, but anyhow, it's just TikTok, guys. Not everything is real, not everything is a fact. People exaggerate things because that's what makes a video interesting, right? When I was purchasing this bracelet from the store, the essay told me that it's hollow, you know, for the mechanism. So as you can see, after over a year, I think it's still in a very good condition. I do, you know, take it off, put it on many times in that span of a year. So it's still in a very good condition. I am very careful about it. I don't like snap it like that when I put it on. I make sure that I put it on from the narrow side of my wrist, like so. So I just slide it like that, and then voila, it's in, as you can see. So this was a size 17, and I think that's the perfect size for me because I could still move it. It still moves freely on my wrist, but not too high and not too low. I don't like when the bracelet goes down all the way there, and I don't like when the bracelet goes up all the way there. I think this is the perfect size. I think it's a size 17, and between the Just Clou and the Love bracelet, you usually go down a size for the Love bracelet because you want it to be a little bit more snug. So this is how it looks like after a little, like a year and a half, and it's still in a really good condition. I still love it to this day, and I still do wear it often. I would say a few days in a week, definitely I'll be wearing this bracelet. I don't wear it alone like this anymore nowadays. I do stack them with my other bracelet. So I'll give you an example. This one is just a bangle bracelet that used to belong to my grandma. So I stacked them together, and then I also have this one, which is like just your regular diamond bangle bracelet, which reminds me of the Cartier also. They have one of the collection that looks like this. So I stack them like so. So they go. So they go in that order. I love them together. 3 is a good amount, but sometimes when I feel like I want more, I add this Tiffany key bracelet. It has diamond as well, so I add this sometimes when I feel like I want a little bit more oomph. This one is also another one that is hollow. It is in a smaller size compared to my Just Clou, so it goes here at the bottom. Now the other one is the matching ring, which is the Just Clou ring in the small size. I purchased this in the small size not long after this. I would say maybe like 2-3 months after. I decided to go with the small size and without the diamond. I just love the design of it. I love the Just Clou. I think it's great, and I have a lot of rings that has diamonds on it, so sometimes I do love the fact that I have something without diamonds that can go for every day. And this one was my pointy ring finger. I wanted it to be fitting my left or my right depending on the season. When it's summer, it's mostly on the left because, you know, you tend to swell at the warmer months. But when it's summer, I can also put it in the middle finger of my right. So in terms of size, it's very versatile. It is also still in the perfect condition. There's not like scratches or anything because of the rounded shape. So it's still really shiny and beautiful. Both are in the yellow gold. I do prefer the yellow gold more compared to the rose gold, and also I hear that the rose gold, they don't really last that long anyway. I love the yellow gold, how it looks on me. The one thing that I have to point out is that I never really had a rounded shape ring before. I've always had rings that are flat. They're flat against my finger and they're comfortable. So this, because this is rounded, sometimes you do feel it, you know. It's not as comfortable as the flat rings, at the flat shape ring. So if that's something that's gonna bother you, I would suggest maybe going with the other collection, maybe the love ring or something like that. But make sure you do try it on in the store and see if it's comfortable for you, because this nail head sometimes can dig onto your finger just because of the shape of it. So make sure you don't wear your JUC Clou ring tightly. You know, you don't wear it on a finger that is going to be tight for it, but you don't want it loose either. It just has to fall just right, not too tight, because otherwise this will dig, the nail head will dig onto your skin and it could be uncomfortable. Would I purchase another JUC Clou ring? Maybe not, as much as I love the white gold one, but I think just because in terms of comfort, it's not the most comfortable ring I've ever had in my life. I'm used to it now. I'm used to it now, and I know how to pair this with my other rings when I wear them. But I don't think I want another one in my collection, and I would rather get rings from the other collection, maybe from the Clash or the Trinity. I've always liked the Trinity ring. So yeah, that is my review for my bracelet and my ring from the JUC Clou collection. I hope you find this useful for you. I am not a set kind of person. I don't really need to have a set of matching jewelry, but I have been eyeing the JUC Clou collar for like maybe almost a year now. I definitely have it in my wish list, my dream wish list. It just had another price increase, so I think that wish list might have to wait a little bit, or I have to get rid of so many things in my jewelry collection to justify getting that. But yes, the JUC Clou choker necklace, I think is so beautiful. I would love to have it in my collection in the small size, maybe one day. But that is it, my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any question. Please like this video if you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.